So, this is the day after my son smoked that big 10-pointer. That deer had been on every other property, our property, neighbor's property, on my property, back over. He was a traveling fool. He loved his does, so he was constantly traveling for women. He pretty much lived on our home farm now. So nobody hunts it except for my son. He never goes in the woods. We have lanes in there, and it's a pine thicket, so he has a box down on the outside of it where he can watch them cross them lanes and walk up and down them lanes, so the deer didn't have any pressure. So glad he got him. He did good. He works a lot. Works 6 days a week. He doesn't get off till late some days, so he doesn't have much time to go hunting. Now that the time has changed, it's always dark when he gets off, but he got off early enough yesterday to go hunt, so that's good. I don't hunt. He hunts, and that's what he enjoys, so I'm very happy that he got it. This will be the start of another farming video. Well, not farming, but service maintenance. I'm going down to John Deere and Pocomoke to get the filters for both of the 8335Rs. I'm going to try to get them done either this weekend or early next week, get them out of the shop, because they are done other than servicing them. So I'm going to go ahead and get them done and move them out of the shop, because they're kind of in the way. Two of them big things in the shop, you don't have much room for anything else. So I figured while we're down at the little Christmas store, we'll check them out. All right, let's see what they got here. I just come and got the filters for the 8335R, so let's see what they got. They got a U780, but that's the one they've had to put like 2 or 3 motors in. I wouldn't want that junk. I really want one of them, the exact same one, a 20-foot mower. That is really nice. And I'd like to have a green cart, which that is a nice used green cart. I wonder how much that is. Whoever had them new ones were from. They got some nice sprayers in here. There's a R44. There's a 4038. I got a 40-foot Draper. Here's what we're going to probably end up buying another one of. I'd really like to have a new style disc like that with the hydraulic baskets, but we're really getting away from the disc. The disc is only good for filling in ruts. But here's we just bought a Turbo Max just like this, but we're going to trade our disc in. We're thinking about on this one right here. The blades could probably go another year or two. And then we're gonna have to rebuild the blades, but we're definitely thinking about getting this one because we really like the job that the one we bought did, and we could have 2 of them running over the ground, and instead of a disc. Unless I was gonna get a new style disc that had the baskets and hydraulic down pressure and everything, this is the way to go right here. These things, you can angle them blades, and you can really do an excellent job leveling your ground and getting the ground ready. So we're seriously thinking about buying this one right here. It is really nice. Like I said, the blades, it does need to be rebuilt within a year or 2, but these things right here are for a 30-foot Turbo Max. They're probably 160 now, if not more, and we can get this one a lot cheaper and rebuild it way cheaper. The frame is still the same. It's just that the new one's got new paint, but they still do the same thing, and they're just not worth it. Even though they do a great job, they're not worth $160,000. What we would end up paying for this one is what it's worth, I feel. But they do an excellent job, so this is probably the way we're going to go. We can have 2 of them running, but I really like this right here. This is exactly what I want. This is a really nice, it's got to be used, right? Well, it doesn't look used. Yeah, it's used. Yep, I don't know whose it was, but it's in good shape. Really nice one. My dad doesn't believe in these things, but these things are definitely a saver on your combine. I would really love to have this thing. I wonder how much it is. That is a nice, that's a nice one too. Good tires, good everything. Looks like it was garage kept. That is really good shape. Come on, Santa. All right, let's see what else they got. That is really clean. I mean, I'm assuming, I don't know why they would trade something that nice in unless they just do it every so often and just buy new stuff. Because there was 2 new ones sitting here, so they must just got a new one. But that is a really nice one. Now I like this sprayer too. My brother needs a little tractor, so that will probably be the next 120 to 150 horsepower tractor for spinning and doing stuff. So he's probably going to get something like that next. But like the next drivable thing, I mean, other than that, that's more like a pull type thing. But I would really like to update that sprayer of ours, which we probably never will, but I would really like to have a R sprayer. I mean, the cabs on the R sprayers are just, I mean, they're just like the tractors. They're just unbelievable. Just comfortable, very comfortable. I like to have that one, but they want way too much money for her for a sprayer. So, we'll be getting that one. But that's down the road. Our sprayer works fine now. Got a new Draper. New chopping corn head. That's a nice 12-row chopping corn head. They're putting together a new Terramax over here. 30-foot one. That's one that's about 160 grand for a brand new one right that the guy's putting together right here. Last year they were beginning of the year they were right around 150, 160 grand for a new one. So I'd hate to say what it costs now actually. That's a really nice, that's about what my brother needs right there. It's like a 6215R, something like that. It's got GPS. That's the perfect size little tractor. And I don't even feel like you need duals on them because it's got the front four-wheel drive, and he's just going to be spreading fertilizer and cutting ditch banks. That'd be perfect right there, perfect for him. New mower in here. Oh, we got a new 310R. It's probably 600,000. Yeah, the guy must have. They had another one sitting here, a 1100 one. So he must have traded his in and got that. And that one's sitting here. $670. Got some planters, some tractors. We got quite a bit of stuff in here. Old 4960. R4440, 4044. So yeah, they got quite a bit of nice stuff down at that location. A bunch of used stuff in there. That green card, man, I tell you, that would be something to really get. My dad always talks about wanting another hopper, but then you got to tag it and worry about it being on the road. The green car, you don't have to do nothing but hook it up to a damn tractor and go with it. So I'm gonna get these filters home. He's home with them. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with them today, but at least they'll be there if I do want to get up early and tinker a little bit with it. Miss Eastern Shore Farmer, she has to go to Ohio next week for meetings, so maybe I'll fool with it all then while she's going. So that's pretty much it today. Just went to the toy store. So Santa, think about it, or some rich guy out there just has, I'd say that green card, the used green card is probably what, 40, 50. So some rich person out there has 40 or 50 grand Christmas present, I would certainly appreciate it. It would be well worth your money. Thank you. See you. Got back. Dad's going to take the loader and go do some tile work. We got a couple loads of clay to put over a tile. And I got all the filters in here for these two big girls. Get them done and get them put over in the cold storage. And that's what's going on. I got my brother here working with me today. We're going to get both of them serviced, get them out of here. Probably bring the 4440 in and get it serviced, get it out, because it's got to hook up to the new side mount when it gets here. So that's what you're going to see today, is servicing. Yep. I'm going to watch my brother change his oil for the first time. Isn't that what it is?
It's either that or
Yeah, I think that's
big old breaker bar.
That's what I use. You have to take your foot and push it.
Huh?
You have to probably take your foot or something and push it. That's where the wall plug is on the new style tractor. It's built for housing. Well, that didn't work good. Struggle was real this morning.
I think I got it.
Wrench.
There we go.
Just changed the oil filter, and this is all the oil filters are in these new style tractors now. It's just a paper filter. No more great big filters, and they go in this canister right there underneath that black cap. All right, so we got the oil filter, 2 new fuel filters on each one. On both of them, got the oil put in them. My brother's now putting the 2 hydraulic filters on them. And we'll check the check the hydraulic fluid after the fact. They should be pretty good, but when you run out a little bit of putting them filters on, we want to top them back off a little bit. Yeah, see, they're pretty close to the line. And then these, we'll start them up, reset the computers to 0 for service life, and reset the computers and get them out of here. Then we got to bring the old 4440 in because we're going to use her for cutting ditch banks. So we're going to get her serviced because I don't think she's over, but they think she's over. I would rather wait and go ahead and cut all the ditch banks and then service it so she's fresh for next season, but they run her, so let them make the decision. So we'll go ahead and get that done. Get all 3 of these tractors done today, and that'll probably be it. It'll be done. Then we can get some room back in this shop. Probably won't do the combine until we pull it out next season to get her clean, everything. Then we'll go ahead and service her when we get her in here and change her over for wheat. But we will get all the filters now because, like I said, it's on sale. But do the sprayer, stuff like that with the sprayer. When we pull her out and get her ready, we'll service it because they're already tucked in there. So instead of trying to rearrange everything again, so run out of room, we need another shop. But we'll watch him struggle a little bit. You want a flashlight?
No.
Look how good he works.
Yeah.
Well, I'd just take the bump off, then you'd be able to get to the top of him.
That's what I'm doing.
Did you see that? That's what he's doing. Your fans said they haven't seen you in a while. They wanted you back on video.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Now you're in a fan.
Yeah, you do.
Why would I have fans?
Because you're very special. You're a good character actor.
Oh. I might be.
You might want to hurry up so all the hydraulic oil will drain out of it.
I'm trying. This goddamn filter's fucking collapsing. Am I going the right way?
Yeah.
I'm going this way. Where I'm
Yeah,
trying.
you're going right.
Fucking collapsing.
Can you get it closer to the edge of it?
I'm trying. It's collapsing the goddamn filter. I don't know who the hell put these fucking things on here.
I did. This is the first time you've done this. Yeah, they didn't really put them in a good spot.
Guess I'll strip this.
Nah, it's been like that. Well, close.
Let me see.
Once you get a ratchet, so you can just go back and forth, back and forth. That'd be alright.
This is a struggle bus this morning. Huh?
It's a struggle bus this morning. Oh, look, he even got his hair all shaved for camera. All cleaned up pretty. He does that for his woman. He's with his woman this weekend. You gonna tell Sheila how much you love her?
I love you, Sheila.
Oh my God.
I'm going like this.
Yeah, you want to turn it to the left, like pull down on it. There's something in the fire just popped. Probably pink.
Oh, there it goes.
There you go. Look how excited he got.
Fuck.
Did you get it?
I don't know about it. Moved.
For the design of these tractors, they sure as hell don't put stuff in a good position for you to be able to take them off and on and stuff. Like these fuel filters, the hood's all in the way. I mean, all they had to do is make the hood come up. Like this brace right here. They could have made it come up like another 2 inches and everything would be out of the way, but they don't. You want a rag?
Yeah.
Make sure the O-rings are off.
Could use a light, I guess.
Let me get your flashlight. Battery did on that one. I thought we charged them up. There we go. There's a good one. He'll be happy. Here, one of your nice lights. The other one's dead. We have to charge them up. It should sit there. Burned the trash this morning in the shop. It started to get overdue. We'll check it. It looks good out there. So, on the deer kill count from all the guys hunting, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people hunting and only 1 deer. 1 deer so far. Hunter got 1 though, and Derek shot a doe, Mike said. So 2 deer is the only thing that's been killed. And this is why we have crop damage. All these guys waiting for these big bucks.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to mess up my chances.
Do you want a ratchet? Did you tighten the top one up first?
That's what I'm doing now.
Oh.
You can't do it unless you do it the other way.
I haven't put a video out in a while, so I need some content. So I need you to show everybody how good of a mechanic you are.
All right? Yeah. Tell them my brand new pickup has only had a half a tank of gas in it. It's already in the dealership again.
Yes, remember I showed you this black Ford. It's got the engine light on already. We haven't had any problems with our Ford, but Alex is really hard and drives fast with his vehicles. Really fast driver. He goes through mud,
Yeah, right.
fields, tearing up stuff. And it's already at the dealership. Hadn't had a half a tank gas through it already. So I like the Ford's 250, F250. The new ones, we all got the new ones with aluminum bodies. They won't rust. I haven't had any problems with mine. Of course, mine's a 2021, and we got it at the beginning of 2021 new. And I put 20,000 miles on it since then because we don't drive her much. We pull the boat a lot with it, stuff like that. And I haven't had any problems yet, you know, knock on wood. Dad, he's got a 19 with 30,000 miles. I don't think he's had any problems. He did have the, we took her to Ohio for Christmas last year. I think it was last year. And it had that death wobble. We were going like 75, 80 on 70. And man, she started shaking. I mean, we had to hit the brakes and pull over. We didn't know what the hell was going on. As long as you stayed under 70, it wasn't bad. But if you got over 70, of course, you know, there's 70, 80 mile an hour roads up there. And it had that death wobble. And when we came back, we took it to the dealership, and it had the, it was some bushing that was worn out or wasn't right from the factory. And they put that in, and I think that was the first Christmas we took it, and then the second, because he's got a cap on it, so we took it for Christmas. Of course, I just bought a cap for mine. We're going to take ours this year. We're going to put the cap on, and but them caps are so heavy, it takes like 4 head to do it, because I don't really like a cap on, but I like just to pick up big with my black toolbox, but we're going to take that out and put the cap on for Christmas, because that's where we put all the luggage and the presents at when we travel. So the first year his pickup did good. The second year the bushing was bad. But once we got it fixed, it's been perfect. So I hope that doesn't happen to mine. I think they fixed that problem. So I don't know if his pickup had that problem, but he don't really go anywhere. So we'll see. He just got that done. I'm gonna help get the filters out. All right. Well, she's got an electric fuel pump on her, so I'm gonna turn her on and let her fill up the fuel filters. You gotta reset the computer. When you do that, you go here. I think it's engine. Or it's tractor. Tractor settings. Last time since I just had reset that, so we're gonna go to 0. So she's back to 0. I gotta do the same thing on his. And that's all you do. I like that, but I don't know how much of a fan I'm going to be, because it seems like it takes it a while to boot up. Maybe it's just because I'm in the shop. He got his filters on. Filters are the worst. I do them every year, so I figured I'd let him do them this year. I figured I'd let him try them. Where's he at? He's somewhere right there. I mean, I'm gonna like it. I just don't like how long it takes to boot up. It's supposed to be quicker, but I think it's because I'm in this metal building. Got the ceiling filters done, that filter done, all the filters. So I'm just waiting for the fuel filters to fill up. There we go. Come on, girl. That's our hydraulics. She's got to fill those filters up. Come on, nigga. With gloves on, don't like to touch stuff. Let's see. Let's hope that works good. Wish I had a bigger monitor here instead of this little teeny one. We'll run them both for a minute, let them sit. Check all the fluids, oil, hydraulic. Antifreeze. I don't know, I didn't even check that earlier. Let everything cycle through her, warm up a little bit, and then let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll check it and see if it needs anything added. If not, this one's done. I know he didn't get his cab all the way clean on his, but he wants to finish his cab. So this one right here is done. I wish I could have had a carpet in the floor, but dang, I'm in and out so much. It probably gets dirty so quick, but I do like Shoot makes a tray that goes in this corner. Here, let me turn the camera. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but if you look in Shoot, they make a tray that bolts to your corner post, and it's a big tray that comes over here, and it still has the slots in it, so if you wanted to put something on there, you could. but it's got a couple shelves for you to keep your paperwork, and you know, if you're planting or doing something and you want to write stuff down, you can set it on there. It's like a little mini corner table, but it's actually pretty big. I really like to get one of them for, because that is handy, because there's really nowhere to set stuff over here. I mean, nowhere at all. There's no shelving or anything. But that would be nice. I want to get one, but I think they're like $200 or $300. But you know, once you have it the first time, you always have it. They're done forever. So I don't know. So we'll go ahead and let her sit for a minute. I'm gonna go over to my brother's tractor and do the same thing to his. Reset the computer. Reset the computer and fire her up. I think he got everything done. I better ask him before I start it up. Alright, so we had a hell of a time with my brother's hydraulic filters underneath. We actually had to cut them off because whoever put them on there was very tight. And he busted his nose real bad with the wrench. Look at it. Now it's the other side. No, it is that side. Yep. Yeah, the wrench come back and hit him. He was cussing. I'm glad I didn't film that. YouTube kicked me off. But here's the housing. We had to. It was turning, but the housing was froze because we haven't actually taken these off. Deere put them on. Them bad boys were froze on there. We had to cut them off. Cut the filter off, and then once we could get on this, then we got it off. But them bad boys, they were tight. We still got one more we got to get underneath here and get off. There's two of them right on top of each other. Good morning. We're just finishing up these two. We're getting ready to yank them out of here. We had to cut my brother's hydraulic filters off. They have been on there quite a while since we bought the tractor. Here, hold on, I'll help you after I get done making the video. So we had to actually cut them off because they put a new motor in it. We had braking oil in it, and then we serviced it after so many hours of the braking oil, but we never changed the hydraulic filters because they were all new. So she went through like a season and a half with them, and they were froze on there. We had to actually cut them off, put new ones on, topped her off, and now we have a problem. We put new fuel filters and everything on her, but she won't fill the filters up. So I got an electric fuel pump on mine, and we're pretty sure he's got electric fuel pump on his, but for some reason it's not working since we changed them. Now I don't know if she's got electric fuel pump, but I'm sure she does. There's only a year difference in them. So we're going to go ahead and just fill the filters up just to get her started and see if it, but she don't have a lot of fuel in the fuel tank, so we're thinking maybe she don't have enough to suck it to get it going. But we're going to try this anyway. So that's what's going on right now. And then we're going to get both of these out of here and get two other tractors in here and work on them. Look at that boy work. He is a worker. He ain't got much room to get in there. Wait for him to tighten it up, and then I'm going to try to start her. I've never had this problem before on this tractor. Plugging the sensor in. It's got a sensor on the bottom of the one fuel filter. Running. I was a little worried there for a second. On mine, you just turn the key and let it fill the fuel filters up itself. But this one, she's got to have electric fuel pump. Maybe when we tried to start it before, we didn't let it fill all the way up and it drained them. Is the only thing we can think. But she's really low on fuel, so he's gonna, when we take her out, we're gonna get him to fill her all the way up. She's full over there. I didn't have a problem with her. So we're going to pull them out, move 2 other ones in here, and get it done, son. So, like, subscribe, share. I appreciate it. My boy's out there. Look at him. There he is. Look at him. #1 employee. Remember that. See you later. She's been sitting outside. You're a runner. Get her, Big Lou. .454 big block, 71 Chevelle, Bubba 71. You got a brake light out. He's gonna put fuel injection on it and get rid of the carburetor. They play, I work. All right, so we are in the back of the shop. And my brother is he's selling his, what is it, a 71 Chevelle? And he's going to tell you about it, just in case there's anybody out there interested in restoring one.
All these parts here are new hood, new full back quarter fenders, new front fenders, and have a brand new American Auto Wire wiring harness to rewire the car. Floor pan's in excellent shape. Has bucket seats, 4-speed. I have the dash out right now. I have a Dakota digital gauge cluster to go in it. I have the original bucket seats up there, but they need to be recovered. And the back seat needs to be recovered. Has new carpet in there.
So it's a restoration project. Tell them about the motor again, because I ain't sure if I had.
Chevy. It's not a race engine or anything. It's got a RPM aluminum intake. And I think a 650 Holley aluminum radiator.
He's got all the parts for it.
I have basically all the parts for it. The only part that I don't have for this car that is missing is
he's got all the parts for it. He just don't have time to restore it, but he bought everything new. He's got everything sitting here all packaged up, ready for it to go.
never even opened it.
It's never even been opened.
For 5 years, probably, almost like it. I don't see no way to get it done.
So if anybody's interested in the project, a good car with all the parts already to it.
It runs and drives great. I mean, I drove it when I bought it before I started taking it apart. Brakes work great. Runs great. I got all the moldings. I got the chrome for the bottom, down the side, the chrome, all brand new. I got brand new wheel wells, metal. But they're at my house. Ran out of storage. Got new bushings for the body. So much. I mean, I got chrome moldings for around the wheels, everything. Leather stripping.
Pretty much got everything. You might have to add a couple things here and there, but
Yeah, and the bumpers here. Here's the bumpers. They're not the best shape. They need to be re-chromed, but I mean, you know.
But he's got them, so.
Oh shit! They're the big heavy ones. They're not the They're not the ones you can get now, the real cheap ones.
So he's pretty much got everything. You might have to get a couple little pieces here and there, but it's pretty much a it's a project. Somebody that knows what they're doing. She's on rollers, so we can roll her out, load her up. But he's got pretty much everything here. You won't have to wait for shipping and all that other crap with the world of COVID now to get anything. You might have to, you know, like I said, wait to get one or two things if it don't have it. But it's pretty much got everything with it. But just ain't got time to redo it. So he's just gonna get rid of it. How much you want for it?
Well, $12,000. I got probably more than that in it.
He wants 12. He said he's probably got more than that in it with all the new parts and buying a car and everything, and his time involved. So 12,000. That's a pretty good price when everything's right here with it. See, my dad, he's rolling up in his. He's got a 71 Chevelle that's all redone already, and they were going to redo this one, but we're just so busy with everything now. He can't find the time to do it, and it's getting to the point where, you know, he'd rather just somebody buy it. They can redo it, especially if they know what they're doing. So, see, there's Big Lou's Chevelle right there. He's got it all redone. So, anybody wants it, just send me a message.